morning, guys. It has been a long time since I have been filming. We have been traveling. We went to Mammoth for almost a whole week. Well, we weren't in Mammoth the whole time. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I was documenting it along the way. We went up to visit Andrew's grandparents. They live in Carson City. So we made it a road trip, and Andrew's parents and sister came with us too. It was super fun. Got to see a ton of snow. It was Mammoth's first snow of the season, and it was just so beautiful. Like, I've never seen so much snow in my whole life. So we stayed in Mammoth for a day, and then we went, I feel like I want to sit. And then we drove up to visit his grandparents for a couple days, and then we were going to go back to Mammoth, but we were kind of like ready to just go home. It was a long, like a lot of driving with all the kids in the car. They were really, really good though. They were just so great the whole time. Like, no tantrums, not really much crying. Like, everybody was just really good. Owen especially, I feel like he's a lot more needy and whiny at home. When we're doing stuff, he's like super happy. He loves to just be doing things. But we had a good time. Coming home, I feel like from any trip, I feel like it's just a lot for some reason. Like, the laundry seems like it's way more than normal, and the house was just crazy messy. So this week we've just been trying to like get back to square one. Thanksgiving's next week, and we're having it at our house for the first time. I'm trying to prep everything just because I feel like Thanksgiving is its own creature. And we always have Christmas here, and Christmas is like, I'm used to having Christmas here, but for some reason Thanksgiving kind of worries me. Thanksgiving's Andrew's favorite holiday. So I have a list of shopping ingredients, but I feel like I want to plan out what I'm cooking, how long everything takes, so I can figure out like what's in the oven at what time. Are you in training?
I'm trying to be Tommy.
Okay.
Because the outfit is green.
Right.
So
Good training. I also painted the bathroom upstairs. Did not do a good job, okay? I really enjoy painting, but I'm not that great at it. It's just like therapeutic for me. I also started painting, you know that yellow picnic table for the kids we have outside? I just got that for free from somebody in our neighborhood that was giving it away. But the yellow color is just, it drives me insane. So I bought some tinted, it's like a tinted dark green stain, and I sanded that like a month ago. It's taken me forever to do this project. But I have one coat on, I'll share that. It was super windy yesterday, so I couldn't do the second coat, so hopefully I can get to that today. Like, I'm thinking later in the afternoon after we do our school and cleaning and all of that. But yeah, the bathroom, like I did like the toilet room. It's okay. I mean, the walls look fine, but the ceiling, I taped it too. And for some reason the tape did not work, and there's paint on the ground. But yeah.
I mean, I'm Tommy still, and I'm the White Ranger from Tommy.
Cool. Doing good, Tommy. We've started watching The Crown season 5, and I don't know, I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it like I did the last, like season 4 to me was so good I couldn't stop watching it. I just really liked when Diana was younger. I don't know if it's, I liked her character more. I feel like the casting for her is really great this time, but I think it might just be the storyline. It's just not super exciting right now. But I do not like who they casted Charles as. I feel like he looks absolutely nothing like him. So that is hard for me to like buy it. When I'm watching it, I like will forget who he is. I'm like, who was that again? Like, it does not look like him at all. I don't know. Please let me know down below. Are you watching it? 1 and 2, do you think, how do they do on casting? I know a lot of people are not happy with who they casted the Queen as because she was in Harry Potter and they can't get that out of her head. I think she's fine. I actually don't mind her at all. I think she's doing a good job. And everybody else I think is fine. It's just Charles I am having a hard time with. And the height difference too is like a foot between Diana and Charles, and they were the same height. They're 5'10", both of them. So I look up every detail whenever we're watching it. I'm like, ooh, I need to Google that and see who this is. Yeah.
You can meet Kendra and me.
Okay. Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love, there's always a way. And oh, this time of year, we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a
Let me
magic
show you guys
day.
what I got for Thanksgiving. You can tell we've never had it before because look at got ourselves a nice little baster and brush set. I found this at Home Goods for $10. I got some of these really cute napkins, these cloth napkins from Hearth and Hand at Target. Each set comes with 4. And I just thought those were nice neutrals that we could use really anytime. And I also got 2 tablecloths. So we have one round, aren't these pretty? That'll go on our dining table. And then I got a rectangle one. We have just like a fold out table we're gonna use. So that'll be like more of the kids' table. I thought that'd be cute. I like these with this. I think that's really pretty. And then for like tablescape in the middle, I might just do like pine cones, just find stuff outside to make it really just like natural and earthy. And then I got one of these today at Ralph's for the turkey. Andrew's in charge of the turkey, so he's been YouTubing different recipes and whatnot. I put this picture up here finally. Well, I actually put it up here and it fell down. And so I put more 3M it's like the 3M strips. I put all the way around and I think it looks really cute. I've always wanted a picture up here, but I'm wondering how long it'll last. I print these from, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting what it's called now. I'll link them. It's from Etsy, but oh my gosh, as I'm filming this, I'm seeing like, this is like oil up here. But I think it's called art prints or something like that. So I just print them off my computer actually on like a cardstock paper. And then this is just an old frame that we had. We've been doing all of the Thanksgiving crafts. I found this on Pinterest. And so I printed those out. And then we did the little turkey. So I painted all their fingers a different color and their hand brown. And then they did the rest with a little googly eye. And then they wrote what they're thankful for. There's Owen's and June's, really cute. We also did these turkeys. You just paint a pine cone. Owen, here's Lost and I. We also were growing these. These came in our Ivy Kids kit. I think that's what it was from. And I can't believe how much they've grown. So it's at the point where I need to transfer it, but we don't have any pots to transfer it. So I don't know what we're gonna do with these. It's also getting cold, so I don't know if they would survive right now. Since I started, I have to update you guys on Orange Theory too. But since I started Orange Theory, my legs have gotten, like I've gotten a lot more muscle in my legs and my butt. So like none of my pants fit. So I had to order up a size in these. These are from the brand Everlane, but these are a little big, but that's okay. I'd rather them be a little bigger than too tight. They're pretty high waisted. So kind of tucks in my little mommy tummy here, but I do like them. They're not, I don't know why, I couldn't find the exact ones that I had before. There's that. And I got the shortest length that you can get. This top I love. It's from Madewell. I got it in black too. I just didn't have any like basic long sleeve shirts, I realized, when we went up to Mammoth. And these I got from Zulily. I'll link them down below if they're still there. These are made by Mary. And then this is actually men's North Face puffer vest. I got this up in Mammoth because I did not have proper clothes and I've been wanting a puffer vest for a really long time. I tried the women's on. The only difference was this part was higher and I felt like too restricting, and I have pretty broad shoulders, so the men's just fit a little bit more like relaxed, and I like it a lot more. They had one that was lined with fleece, but I don't want that. I just got the regular one. Okay, so let me update you on Orange Theory. I stopped doing Pilates because I wanted a little bit more of a higher intensity workout. I wanted to build more muscle and just a little bit more to it than I was getting from Pilates. So I started Orange Theory and I was really liking it. It was giving me the cardio that I wanted. I also wanted more cardio because I have some heart issues in my family, so I really wanted to just make sure I was getting more cardio in. But what I was realizing after doing it for a few months is it's too high intensity for me, and it was affecting my hormones. And also I was following a lot of accounts on just female hormones and how a lot of these high intensity workouts aren't the same as they are for guys. Like for guys, it's fine for them to do that, but for girls, we just have way different hormones. Like our hormones are fluctuating all month long, and high intensity workouts don't allow our body the rest that it needs. Not that I'm not saying that like you should just have super low impact, like no cardio ever. I think weights are really good, and I love doing the weights in the workout, but it's the combination. It's like a high stress environment, and it puts a lot of stress on your body, and you go into like fight or flight mode. And I think it's like a combination of the loud music, the competitive aspect, like a bunch of things together. And I was noticing that it was affecting my hormones. So my periods were actually getting longer and longer. Like my cycle was getting longer each month. And like at first it was just a day or two, and then it was 7 days late. And that is very uncommon for me. I am always like a 30-day cycle every single month. And so it was like very alarming to me, and I just felt like this is not normal. And I feel like I'm pretty in tune with my body. I know exactly like when my period's supposed to start and everything, and the fact that it was getting so long, and that was the only thing I had changed in my lifestyle was my workouts. I knew that that was the reason for it. And then I just started doing more research on high intensity workouts, and I just don't think they're the best suitable workout for me. So what I think I'm gonna do moving forward is I have the rowing machine at home, the Ergata. So I'm gonna do that because that's great cardio. I will do that at home, and then we're gonna try to, because Andrew's been wanting to get some free weights for our garage, and then I'll just do that and do my own exercises here at home. Every now and then I'll go on a jog, but I just think it was a little bit too much. So now what I'm doing, since I still have like a month and a half, about a month left of my membership, I'm just doing my workouts less intense when I go. Instead of running super hard, doing the super hard sprint when we're doing that on the treadmill, I'm doing incline speed walking, everything at a lower intensity. So it's hard for me though, because it is such a competitive environment there, and I can get competitive. And so when you're not like reaching a certain amount of splat points, if you guys know what it is, like that's hard for me to see, because I'm like, oh, it looks like I'm not working hard, but it's like still a great workout for my body. So anyways, I wanted to share that. And also, I know TMI, but I started my period today, and I'm exactly 30 days now. And I know it's because I'm starting to kind of pull back a little bit and just start to do a little bit less, because I only work out Tuesday, Thursdays there, but it's a full hour workout. So it's 120 minutes of high intensity, and that's just a lot. Why did I put you in your room?
Oh no.
Tell me why. You know why.
Oh no.
What were you doing outside that I didn't like?
I was using the paintbrush toothbrush and Jim just took it from me.
Okay.
From my hands.
Okay. Well, that wasn't nice of her to do that, but what did you do then? You screamed really loud.
Cause I wanted, and he was using it at him.
She was using it at 10?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. But we can't yell at people, okay? We can't scream.
So
It's not nice.
I wanted to have the paintbrush.
I know you did, okay? But you could. There's another way to do it. You ask, okay? You ask nicely. See how I'm talking to you right now?
No.
Do you want me to yell at you really loud? That's not nice. Oh, okay, so that is the update. I'll keep you posted on how it's going and everything. I also felt like physically, like after I started doing the workouts, my body was in like a more stressed and anxious state in general. You can have some. Tell Mom said that you can share. Girls, share with Owen. Okay, share with Owen. Get one down there. There's a blue one up there, hiding back there. It was almost like my body was never fully relaxing after, like I was never at a rest. And that's kind of how I felt, like that anxious feeling last year. And I don't know, I kind of felt that again, and it's like an unsettling feeling. It was almost like my nervous system just couldn't relax and calm down. And I would like just be like taking deep breaths, and I don't know, just kind of, I didn't like how I was feeling, and that's not a normal feeling again for me to have. So moving forward, hopefully this will help. Okay, I feel like so many people's kids have been sick these days. Like this past month, we've been good. Like me and Andrew have not gotten sick. The kids got a teeny tiny cold, but we kicked it really fast. And it was even during our road trip, so I felt like it could have gotten worse, but I brought a few things with us. So let me show you. I've showed these on my Instagram a lot. These are the Mary Ruth's vitamin D drops. So you can use these for yourself, but I also give them to the kids. It's like the pineapple flavor. So I do 1 dropper full of this for all the kids. Just vitamin D, I think, is crucial, especially since we're in the sun less now. I'm always doing vitamin D. Also for the kids, I have the organic zinc drops. So I do 3, I'm almost out of these actually. I gotta place an order soon. I do 3 droppers full of these for all the kids. So I literally line the kids up and I give them this, the vitamin D, and vitamin C. And I have another backup of this, I think. This is the just organic vitamin C liquid drops, orange vanilla flavor, and I do 3 dropperfuls of this. So if you guys are maybe just like wanna prevent sicknesses for the fall, winter right now, I would stock up on these. This is what we use daily, and I just really think they help a lot for our kids. And especially if they do have a cold, like we're using those without a doubt. Oh, one other thing, the immunity gummies. So I take these, Andrew takes these, and I give them to the kids. If we're ever, I just do 1 of them a day. But if I'm ever like really wanting to make sure that I'm not getting sick, like this past week I was taking 2 of these a day. And I get these ones because these are the sugar-free ones. Add these to your cart too. You guys can still use my code to Mary Ruth's. It's good for the entire site, and it gives you 20% off your entire order, which is a really good code. It's all caps Kendra 20. If you guys want to use that to get yourself a discount, highly recommend these. We've been using them for years now. Okay, it is very nice outside right now. I gotta go over some plants with you guys. So our lemons are growing a ton right now. I feel like these last 2 months have been really great for all of our plants. A ton. Look at that butterfly. How pretty. We're gonna have to cut back our bougainvillea soon because it's gonna start getting really cold here in the winter, or in the mornings. It's down to like the 40s right now, but it gets down to the 30s here at night in the wintertime. So we have to cut this back, and it basically like goes to sleep in the winter, and then it'll come back in the spring. But these are growing like super well. In the spring we'll plant more stuff, but we kind of are past the planting time. Look how huge this has gotten. It had like 3 stems when we got it. So cool. And then our lavender over there, we planted the little guy over there. This has gotten so big. Okay, we are cleaning up the house. We always clean up, do a big clean for quiet time and putting away dishes so I can load the dirty ones.
It's white outside and the night is cold. Everyone's lighting candles in their homes. Yes, it's Christmas. It's a magic time.
Owen got quiet quick, so I think he'll take a nice nap today. The girls are like obsessed with each other right now. They love being twins and they love matching now. All of a sudden they used to not. And they're just like inseparable. So I have to force them to stay in their own rooms for quiet time so they have a little solo time. And I hear what they're singing. And they're singing Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers like in between the wall. Like I thought they were in the same room, but I opened their door and Violet's like, Chip and Dale. And then June's on the other side singing. Like they talk back and forth. It's so funny. So anyways, I have some stuff to do for their charter school right now. To put in a few requests before the end of the year for like a little bit more school supplies. But yeah, just gonna kind of get some bookwork stuff done right now. Okay, I'm with all the bees. They are just going nuts over all this rosemary. We're hoping to plant some fruit trees back here eventually, but here is the table. I think I'm done. I didn't care about perfection because this is an outdoor table that the kids play with dirt on. So I painted literally over all of these pebbles in here, but I think it looks really good. Okay, here's the paint job in here. Love the color, just the paint job was not the best, so we gotta fix that. And then I'm gonna do a sheen up for around the trim. So imagine that color everywhere, not this tan shade. Here are the mirrors. They're so cute. They're from World Market. Love them. And they just are like a nice antique gold. I had some extra paint, so I put it up there and over here. And the vanity is from Pottery Barn. I really love it. It's a little smaller than our old one, but it gives us more space. Before it was really crowded. So it's just like, has room to breathe. Nice like weathered oak finish. And then I got the polished nickel faucets. Our light came too, which is so cute. So here are, these go over the light bulbs. This goes like that. And then we're having this installed in a week. Isn't that so pretty? I love the glass. It took me a long time to find lights that would work, but imagine those up there. We have to have these now moved so that they're centered with the mirrors. But I think it's gonna look just so nice with that dark green behind everything. And then we're gonna do some floating shelves over there above the tub. And then over here, a little like hutch cabinet for skincare and whatnot, because we have way less storage now. And then a couple bronzy towel hooks, a little picture, another little picture over here. I have this little like candle thing that I'm gonna put there. So I think it's gonna turn out really cute. So yeah, that's the progress for now. I will keep you guys posted, but that is gonna be it for today's vlog. I will see you all very soon.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling.